The Asian continent is home to more than half of the world's population, making it the most populous region on the planet. In recent decades, the region has experienced significant economic growth and social change, which has had a profound impact on its population trends. As we look to the future, there are a few key trends that can help us understand what the population of Asia may look like in the coming years. Before we learn more about the population of Asia, make sure to subscribe so you can stay updated in this age of Asia. Now, one of the most significant demographic trends in Asia we've been seeing is the aging population. As medical technology and public health initiatives have improved, life expectancy has increased, and birth rates have declined. This has led to a rapidly aging population, with many countries in the region now facing the challenge of providing for an increasing number of elderly citizens. According to the United Nations, the number of people aged 60 or older in Asia is expected to triple by 2050, reaching more than 1.3 billion. This trend is particularly pronounced in East Asia, where countries like Japan and South Korea have some of the highest life expectancies in the world. In these countries, the aging population has put significant strain on healthcare systems and social welfare programs. Fertility rates are one of the main factors contributing to Asia's aging population. As families become smaller, fewer children are able to support their aging parents, creating a need for new forms of social support. The burden of caring for elderly parents may fall on the younger generation in countries with strong cultural traditions of filial piety. Another key trend in Asia is the continuing urbanization of the population. As economies develop, more people are moving to cities in search of better job opportunities and a higher standard of living. This trend is expected to continue, with many experts predicting that by 2050, more than 50% of the Asian population will be living in urban areas. Urbanization has many benefits, including improved access to education, healthcare, and other services. However, it also presents significant challenges, including pollution, overcrowding, and rising housing costs. In many cities, there is a growing divide between rich and poor, with low-income residents often living in informal settlements without access to basic services. Despite the overall economic growth in Asia, many countries in the region continue to struggle with issues of poverty, inequality, and access to healthcare and education. These factors can contribute to higher birth rates, particularly in rural areas where access to family planning resources may be limited. According to the World Bank, more than 400 million people in Asia still live in extreme poverty, with many others facing significant economic challenges. In addition, income inequality remains a significant issue in many countries, with a small percentage of the population controlling a large portion of the wealth. These factors can contribute to social unrest and political instability, particularly in countries where there are limited opportunities for economic advancement. Climate change is another factor that is likely to impact the future of population trends in Asia. The region is particularly vulnerable to the effects of climate change, including rising sea levels, more frequent natural disasters, and food shortages. These factors can lead to displacement and migration, with people moving to other areas in search of more stable living conditions. Migration within Asia, as well as migration to and from other regions, plays a vital role in shaping population dynamics. People move in search of economic opportunities, political stability, and better living conditions. Some countries may experience significant inflows of migrants, bringing cultural diversity and contributing to economic growth. However, managing migration also presents challenges related to social integration, labor market dynamics, and resource allocation. The future of the population in Asia demands comprehensive policies and planning from governments. Balancing economic growth, social welfare, and sustainability requires proactive measures. Governments must invest in healthcare systems, education, and social security to cater to the needs of an aging population. Family planning initiatives should also be encouraged to address declining birth rates. Additionally, urban planning and infrastructure development must align with the demands of rapid urbanization, ensuring equitable access to resources and opportunities. The future of population in Asia is characterized by a complex interplay of demographic trends, challenges, and opportunities. While overall population growth is projected to slow down, the continent will continue to face diverse scenarios across different countries and regions. How the key countries in Asia will adapt to these changes will be key to successfully navigating the demographic landscape of the continent for the years to come. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to watch the video on the left. And continue to keep track of the age of Asia by subscribing to this channel, so we can become a leading channel in telling the growth story of the largest continent on Earth.